In an ideal world, you would find a coach who's in it for all the right reasons and is filled with integrity and confidence and belief that we can build a national caliber baseball program here at Pitt. And you know, we found that leader in Mike Bell. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you our new head baseball coach, Mike Bell.
Welcome back to Pitt Beyond the Script, and we are joined now by Pitt baseball head coach Mike Bell. I want to say new head baseball coach. Obviously, you've been on the job for 6 months, but you're getting ready for your first season. So what's it been like from the time you were hired in July to the cusp of beginning this season?
The biggest comparison I've had talking to previous coaches around the leagues that get hired new, it's like putting your face in front of a fire hydrant because it's going to keep coming at you. And it doesn't slow down probably till about November when you get hired. But it's been great. We've got a great support staff working with us here, and we're eagerly to get started. You know, we're heading down to Florida later this week, but our guys are getting better each and every day, and we can already see strides in the program and everything that we're doing on the field, off the field, in the community classroom, and we're really excited to get things going.
As a former professional pitcher, you got to the AA level. As a guy who was a pitching coach at various stops in the course of your career, how do you now shift your attention, or had you begun shifting your attention a little bit at Florida State to the other aspects of the game?
I think from day one, when you signed up for what you're going to do here, you had to look at it from a different light. Number one, when you're looking at the pitching side of things, and Jerry Oaks has done a phenomenal job with the pitchers here in the past, we're going to continue to let him do what he does best and try to help guide and help him in a lot of different ways. But I also look at it as I don't want to have somebody over my shoulder if I'm doing that job either, so I've got to trust him to do that. From the offensive side, Ty McGay, he came in from a high-powered ranked offense at Mercer in Western Kentucky and Auburn, where he's helped develop, National Player of the Years, and we're going to continue to run his style of offense. Overseeing everything is what a CEO should do, but also allowing guys to coach, allowing them to develop our young men and put them in the best position possible to be successful is what we're looking to do.
Do you have some cachet from your players, the fact that you played professional baseball, the fact that you oversaw draft picks?
I think it helps in a lot of ways. I think, whether you're recruiting a student athlete or working with a student athlete, if you have done it before, either at a high level and had success, or even had failures, you can talk about both ends. This is what was successful at other programs, this is what was successful that you did at their age, or this is something I learned from. And ultimately, it's about getting the most out of them and being able to communicate with them. And it's no different than recruiting and coaching. It's all the same. It goes back to communicating.
You talked about on the field, which we're going to talk about in a moment, in the classroom, but also in the community. You've been very aggressive about getting these guys out in the community, haven't you?
Yeah, this is more than just wins and losses. This is about the growth of young men. It's about the student-athlete experience. And when they're coming to the University of Pittsburgh, what they have to understand is, yeah, we're going to compete for championships and we demand excellence, but it's more about what you walk away with after your years at Pittsburgh. Whether you're going into professional baseball or whether you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or run your own business, you have to be able to connect, communicate with people, and you have to understand the surroundings out there.
A little different setup as we shift now to talk about the baseball season. You guys are going to have 11 in a row on the road. By the way, the opener, March 5th against Youngstown State here. How different is that for you and for the student athletes to be away quite a bit from school and have to focus on baseball and school?
Yeah. A couple things that come into play, not just teams from the north, but in us in general, is, can we keep these guys healthy? Can we provide the proper nutrition, rest, recovery for these guys? Because travel does become and take a toll on student athletes. They're balancing. As we talk about being a student and an athlete, they've got to take care of their academics first, but then also take care of business on the field. Starting on the road, we have to, based on the weather. We want to make sure we get 56 games in, because that's important as we're trying to compete with our RPI down the road, and more importantly, prepare us for a tough ACC schedule. So we look for weather situations, and whether it's South Carolina, Florida, we've got to provide opportunity for these guys to grow. We can only do so much here, and we do a lot, whether it's indoor or outdoors, but ultimately playing those 56 games is utmost important for us and getting those games in.
We talked about what you've done in the last 6 months, but I guess I should step back to the beginning and ask you, why Pitt? What about this job appealed to you?
There was a couple things. Like you said, coming from some storied programs, and I probably had you know, my dream job growing up, you know, playing at Florida State and being an assistant coach and working with Coach Martin there. For me, where I'm at in my career, the timing was right. And once I saw the vision of the administration, Heather Like, Christian Spears, Bethany, when I saw the vision, the commitment, and the direction of this program, and more importantly, when I met the people here at the University of Pittsburgh, I knew there was something special going on here. Our league provides opportunity, and you can look at it, whether it's BC, Duke, Va Tech, or the national powers of Florida State, Virginia, North Carolina. Teams are competing for postseason because they're being prepared as what this league does. So I looked at it as a great opportunity. There's a great commitment here and a great vision, and we're excited to be a part of it.
First of all, thanks for joining us. Secondly, good luck on the road, and we will see you back here in Pittsburgh on March 5th.
Look forward to seeing you. Hail to Pitt.
All right, thanks very much, head coach Mike Bell of the Pitt men's baseball team. Stick around, more still to come on Pitt Beyond the Screen.
Very nice.